You're looking very dapper, Mike, I hear you say. Stop it, all of you. Come on, please. I need to look the part, though, because I'm a big-time manager now. We'll be back in the Champions League before you know it. Unless something terrible happens, which it still may well do. Yes, hello viewers. Back again with another episode of Matching Mourinho. And Sevilla are currently sat in third. 5 points clear of Atletico Madrid and Valencia in the race for the top 4 positions. We are a further 4 points ahead of Real San Sebastian, aka Real Sociedad, who will be playing today, along with a big home game against Real Madrid. So the Sociedad game is quite important because that's for the last European place. Put another win in there, and then we go even further ahead of them. It could well be 12 points by the end of today's episode, if we are lucky. In terms of what's happened since the last time we met, not really a lot, to be honest. You can tell we had a bit of a mixed January. Lost to Atletico Madrid. It's the only loss apart from Barcelona in the Cup away, but we expected that, although it was only 2-1. We did lose to Atletico Madrid 3-2, which was a little bit disappointing. We managed to come back from 2-0 down to 2-2, and then just couldn't quite hold on at the end. A kind of result you would expect. But other than that then, a lot of very good results really in and around there. And we bounced back with 2 clear wins against Celta Vigo and against Osasuna. And like I said, today then, we're playing Real Madrid at home, which is a big game in the context of potentially us catching them for second place. I doubt that's going to happen. And Real Sociedad away. After this, actually, our fixture list isn't really too bad. You look at some of the other teams we have to play, the main stand-up ones then would be Valencia and Barcelona. Those ones I'm not as worried about. I'm feeling quietly quite confident of how we're playing at the moment. A couple of things that do need sort of addressing very, very quickly, because obviously it's never a transfer window without me doing a little bit of work. But there's been more outs than ins coming in. A few of the youngsters have gone. Cisco Campo has gone on loan to Olympique Marseille. We probably will never see him play a game for Sevilla. Salim Al Jabri, we mentioned it last game. I bought him on a free, sold him on for £5 million. To Al Hilal, which I think is pretty decent. Actually, it's nearly £6 million. And then we also sold Juan Musso over to Liverpool for £1.9 million. And he wanted to go. He was a team leader, though, so that's not gone down brilliantly. Having said that, though, I've managed to bring in yet another cracking loan in the shape of Mario Flicker. He is now our reserve goalkeeper, and you can tell it. I got him on loan from Manchester City. Very, very good. Serbian, 18 reflexes stands out, 16 kicking is pretty decent. He might actually nearly be as good as Robles. But Robles is obviously going to stay as part of the first team. And then I also brought in a free transfer of Brian Jocks as another goalkeeper. Just maybe one for the future. I just saw him on a free transfer and thought, you know what? Why not bring him in? Why not? So like I said, transfers, as always, have been made. But this is the big one then. Our game against Real Madrid. We're currently 6 points behind them in the table. We're not going to catch Barcelona now. They're kind of like the runaway leaders. But we can stop Real Madrid from winning it. Although we probably can't, because Sebastiano Esposito is not going to be playing today because he's obviously an actual Real Madrid player. So that's... yes. In terms of the lineup then, like I said, unfortunately we are missing Esposito, but it's okay. We've got a few striking options. We should be okay. Robles in goal. Sebas, Arian, Bichers and Gorosabal make it the back four as always. Vita Emmanuel is in the centre, or the ball-winning midfielder in the centre. Yes, Mike, that's the same thing. Santalo is in the box-to-box. Koberline is in the deep line playmaker. Adam Cech is in support of Bailey and Crudo, which sounds... It just sounds like a board game. He just sounds like Cluedo. Real Madrid apparently have won 4 of their last 5, so the likelihood of us getting anything out of this game is slim to none. But you never know with us. Some days we can be barnstorming, some days we can't. We lost 4-1 at home to Barcelona. And we gave Real Madrid a bit of a game earlier on this season. It ended up being a 3-1 win to them. But it wasn't until the last 5 minutes that they actually got the extra 2 goals. We were pretty decent throughout the game. So this might not be as one-sided as you might think. I just noticed that Barcelona are actually 1 point ahead of Real Madrid. No, we're not in a title. Stop thinking you're in a title race, Mike. Just stop it. You're not. Stop it. Jadon Sancho on the ball here. I mean, their lineup is a little bit frightening. As Renier is on the ball, plays it to Sander Berg, who finds Pedro Porro. Oh, come back to me, Pedro. How I miss you. I mean, Robles could have parried that anywhere, but he's parried it straight into the path of João Felix. This all seems a little bit familiar. Oh dear, I'm going to clean my glasses and pretend I didn't just see that absolute bollocks excuse for some goalkeeping. I know he hit at him from 3 yards, and I know it was probably actually not a bad save, but I'm upset, okay? Just let me have that. I'm upset. Is it wrong that cleaning the glasses with this actually made them worse? I can barely see now. It's misted up. I've got technical glasses issues. I can't see. I'm blind. Hang on. Bailey's on the bottom. I'm trying to commentate while trying to find myself a lens wipe. I mean, this is... Crudo! Go on, lad. Literally couldn't get nutmeg out of a cupboard. Awful. Oh, hello. Wilco's finest. Other ones are available. I don't know. Are Wilkinson's international? Is it Wilkinson's? Are Wilco international? I don't know. Crudo's headed the ball on there. I mean, you're literally about to watch me wipe my glasses. That's how exciting this episode's getting. That's how much I want to ignore the fact that we're getting battered by Real Madrid, such is my detest for them. Excuse me, viewers, if I miss anything important, because we all know where this is going. I don't really need a repeat of the Barcelona episode over again. Thank you. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Paolo Martino. Yeah, good. I don't know if this is actually a plus side, but I'm actually going to be able to see the goals now, because I don't know if you're going to believe this, but ta-da! Look at that. Magic. Oh, we're terrible. I like it. I mean, Santalo's giving the ball away, and that's when you know things are bad. Santalo back on it. He's got another chance to play a decent pass, and, I mean, definitely not putting your mate under pressure there, lad. That's good to see. Koberline into Crudo. Lovely little flick there. Into Diego Bailey, who hits it wide. Of course he hits it wide. Well, I'm sorry, Diego Bailey. You've had your moment. Bang! On comes Raul. Raul was actually a Real Madrid legend, so naturally he should go on there and want to score against them. They always score against your old club. It's like the rule. See, without Esposito and Bailey, we lack that pace and that penetration getting in behind. Go on, Adam. Santalo. That's the right ball. Yep, they've messed up. Crudo's in. Crudo. Yes, that's a nice finish by Crudo. That's his 11th goal of the season. I trust him a lot more than I trust a lot of the other strikers here. He's probably my second favourite to Esposito. I like Bailey, but there's something about Crudo I really like. And it's this sort of element of he's just got brilliant technical quality now and again. It's a lovely little chip over. This ain't over just yet. This is not over just yet. It's over because they're probably going to score from this. As Pedro Porro against me, his former manager, has done well there. João Felix gets tackled. I mean, I was expecting the customary Real Madrid penalty, but it's not happened. Crudo on the ball. Play it through. Oh, forget it. Crudo's in. Crudo hits it. It's straight at Thibaut Courtois. Crudo's the man I need to get the ball to. He's making stuff happen. Pedro Porro is over a free kick here. Whips it in the back post. Kwame heads it. That's absolutely bollocks, mate. It's absolute bollocks. He's all over my defender. It's like girls all over me on a night out. It's terrible. I mean, we all know that that's a lie. Come on, we all know that. It's a great header in, and that I'd say he's offside, but Santalo's literally camped out on the line. So Santalo's going to come off because he's tired, and that's the end of the game really for us, isn't it? Let's be fair. So Gavi's going to come on, or Gavi's going to come on, or Gavi's gone. Huh? Wait until I sell him. If Gavi gets sold, Gavi's gone is going to be the title of the video. You heard it here first. Sebas on the ball into Raul. Raul plays it back to Sebas. It's still not over yet. Sebas whips the ball in. Courtois claims it comfortably. Don't let this be another 4-1 at home. Gomez on the ball, whips it in. We've completely missed it. João Felix gets the easiest header you will ever see. Do we want to talk about the defending? Do we even want to mention it? Do we want to talk about what that was at the back? Do we really want to talk about it? It's actually a bit of a closer game than you'd think. I'm far from pleased with the result, don't get me wrong, but Zidane, we outperformed Sevilla. That's because you spend, £500 million on your team every year, you prick. Their XG wasn't even that high, but it's another game where obviously, naturally, they get... Our XG in that game was like 1.2, right? Theirs was 1.4. The score was 4-1. Make of that what you will. It's concerning now. Valencia are only 2 points away, and more worryingly, Atletico are still 4 points up, but Real San Sebastian... It's not brilliant. I need to make sure we get a result against Sociedad, because otherwise this could get very close very quickly. Well, here we go then. I mean, they beat us last time that we played them, did Sociedad, so I could really do without that happening again. I'm going to play Crudo up front with him. I like Diego Bailey, but I do feel like I'm getting more out of Crudo than I am. Oscar's also going to make a return to the bench. He can come on for Maric, actually, who's complaining about no game time. So really, like I said, the only change that we made then is that Esposito comes back in, Crudo moves over, so it's essentially Esposito for Bailey. I mean, we're such a different team when Esposito plays. I'm hoping that he'll turn up today and get a few goals. I'm going to say I expect to see a much better performance tonight. We weren't very good against Madrid. There's no getting away from that. I can't shy away from it. I wanted us to play better, and I feel like the result flattered them a little bit, but ultimately, you know, they got 4 goals and we got 1, because that's football, Mike. Well done. I'm not going to be too upset if we don't finish in the top 4, because we're not expected to finish there. But imagine the boost that my finances will get if I can have just even 1 season in the Champions League. Just imagine the boost that I'm going to get from that financially. There's a highlight, and unfortunately it's to Sociedad. Literally, they've got 17 seconds until the ref blows up. Can you, ref, can you blow the whistle, please? Ref, I hate that bloke. Yes, sod you, Gobo. He's the guy who got a hat-trick against me earlier on this year. Was not able to contain him. Am I happy or am I disappointed? I guess I'm not happy. Because I'm not. Because I expect better. The defence have been good. Midfield and up front have been awful. I'm going to do something I don't often do. Adam Cech is coming off. He's not been in brilliant form. And I'm going to bring on Oscar. Get him linking up in the middle of that park. I need him to kind of come on. Add a bit of culture to proceedings. Add a bit of quality more than anything else. That workman-like midfield is good to a certain degree. But I feel like I need him to kind of offer me a little bit more. I've not been able to get Esposito into the game. Not even seen him. Like we've not. Well, to be fair, we've only seen 1 highlight. I feel like this game is literally just drifting away from me. So I'm going to make a change. Vitor Emmanuel is going to come off. Erhan Orhan's going to come on. Santalo drops back. He's going to play as the deep line playmaker in that position. Koberline can go to an advanced playmaker, and Orhan is going to play in that box-to-box role that he seems to really thrive off. He's got himself a few good assists, etc., and he's played quite well in recent weeks in that position, as he has done pretty much throughout the majority of his Sevilla career. I could do with him turning it on today and putting in a good last 10 minutes. Here we go, highlight. I love it when Seabass just throws the ball away. I love it when Koberline passes it to the middle of nowhere as well. It's not shaping up to be my best episode so far, I won't lie. As Koberline plays the ball back, Oscar, that's better. Esposito passes it. Erhan Orhan, that is why I bring him on. What a finish by Erhan Orhan. He just tucks it away into that far corner. Esposito gets the assist, but what a shot by Erhan Orhan. I thought the highlight had gone. I thought we just basically mucked about and they were going to counter us. This is lovely. The little one touch from Oscar just opens it up a little bit. That is a sensational finish. Might arguably be my goal of the season so far. What a finish by Erhan Orhan. Tactical genius, I'm telling you. I know this team. Good header away there. Right, Oscar, go on, lad. Right, time for a counter. Esposito, play it through. Surely. I mean, it was an awful pass, but Esposito's in. He doesn't miss those, and he won't miss that one. 2-0, a lovely breakaway goal. It's a classic Sevilla performance. We kind of hold in there. We're really difficult to beat, and then, when necessary, we turn it on. Against anyone other than Real Madrid and Barcelona, I fancy us. Maybe Atletico aside. Anyone else in the league, I fancy us to beat them. Anyone else. The problem I've got is next year is just trying to... I just need to get enough money to sign Esposito, or I need to find someone that's going to play as well as him and get me as many goals as he is, which is very difficult to find because he is a one-of-a-kind sort of footballer. That's definitely offside, Odsonne Edouard. Thank you. I mean, if that was your addition to be Esposito, it didn't go very well, did it, mate? Jolson whips it. Oh, no, that's an awful crossing. Koberline, can we make it 3? Esposito, he doesn't miss. Esposito, he literally... 1-on-1, I've never seen a player I'm more confident is going to finish it. I don't think I've ever seen him miss a 1-on-1. That's 2 in the space of 4 minutes for him. We've just... I mean, that bloke there, Jolson, I mean, go back. Mate, that's schoolboy stuff, that is. It was an awful cross. Esposito tucks it away. It's a brilliant 3-0 counter-attacking masterclass from Sevilla. We move away from Valencia, from Atletico Madrid, but more importantly, we move away from Real Sociedad. A game of few highlights, but the highlights we had, we made the most of. A clinical 3-0 win. Literally, against anyone else in the league, I feel absolutely fine. But like I said, that has helped in the respect of the league, where now we are a little bit further ahead. You can tell we're way off of the title race. We're 9 points behind Madrid, and we're 10 points behind Barcelona. God, my math there was nearly terrible. 2 points ahead of Valencia, still 4 points ahead of Atletico Madrid. Sorry, 12 points though ahead of Real San Sebastian. I said at the start it could be 12. That's made up for my mathematical errors. I'm feeling pretty solid about it now. I think a European place is nearly all but guaranteed, unless we have a massive dip off in form, which I'm hoping won't happen. I think the best thing to do, we'll come back for... Well, I think we should play Valencia again, because that could obviously be massive in the context of the battle for the top 4. So let's play Vallecano away from home and Valencia at home, and then obviously we can have the finale against Tenerife and Coruña. But I think that run of fixtures there, aside from Barcelona, does look quite preferable for us. We could have a really strong end to the season. Against anyone but the top 2, I fancy us. Anyone but that. But I think if we can get a place in top 4, that would be an absolutely miracle season, and we'll have done absolute bits to get there. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do drop a like on the video, share and subscribe. Come back, where obviously we're nearing the end of the season. Can we get Sevilla into the Champions League and build again from there? It is imperative that I get some finance into this side so I can continue to grow it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are we going to make it? Please like, share and subscribe, and until I see you again. Take care, everyone, and stay